Good evening. Thank you for coming out tonight to support Classics for a Cause. My name is Peter Jin, and I and Avalai Swinehart are the chairs of this year's Classics for a Cause. Classics for a Cause was founded over a decade ago by two high school students, Kaya Manizadi and Kieran Murphy, who, thankful for their own musical education, wanted to find a way to give back to those around them who may not have been as thankful as them to have music lessons. They came to SWAC with a plan to begin a concert to raise funds for SWAC's instrument donation program. Thus, Classics was born. Their legacy is continued to tonight.
Over the years, Classics has raised tens of thousands of dollars for our local music students in need, all thanks to your continued support. You, the family, friends, and community of Wicomico County play a major role in helping to promote a continuation of the arts and musical education for all. Now, if you need to get up during the concert, please do so quietly and during a break in the music. The restrooms are down the hall from the door on your right. Please take note of the many names on the thank you page in the program. Classics would not be able to take place without these generous people. We especially thank the staff of St. Peter's Episcopal Church for providing this beautiful venue, Mrs. Therese Hamilton, our SWAC Executive Director, Mrs. Luba Paskova, our SWAC Vice President, Mr. Glenn Cutter of Cunningham Piano Company for lending us the piano, and the parents, teachers, and performers for joining the cause. Please sit back and enjoy the musical and artistic talents of our performers tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Wallace, and I am Director of Music here at St. Peter's Church. I am not the very Reverend David Michaud. Unfortunately, they are stuck in traffic up in Annapolis, so he didn't make it tonight, but it's my pleasure on his behalf and on behalf of all the people of St. Peter's to welcome you to our beautiful church. Anglicans have worshiped here since 1768. This building, of course, 1868. And we are delighted to share this gorgeous space for what is really an appropriate use of this space, such gorgeous music by so many talented young people. So on behalf of the church and on behalf of myself as Director of Music, welcome to St. Peter's and enjoy the rest of the concert.
These words that I mustered up to describe tonight's performances by youth in this beautiful church of the arts, if they were to be found in Webster's dictionary, might be to wallow in hope, to wade through rivers of inspiration, to stop for a moment and capture the essence of a new day that feels like sunshine and cool breezes cascading the soul. Some things I will tell you have heard before, but they bear repeating because they are the art's story. The message is the same, and it must be told over and over until the world knows that the arts are a healing balm to bind wounds and heal our brokenness. St. Peter's Church is the perfect stage for Classics for a Cause, with its beauty and history. The stunning arts alone of architecture in here create an evening of arts without even a note struck. With over 250 years of prayer here, these walls are literally full of love. The perfect setting for classics, our youth, their talent, and your support and the arts are all love. We want to thank, of course, our host, Very Reverend David Michaud, and our musical director, James Wallace, the SWAC board and staff, Luba, Shane, Alice, volunteers, students, and parents for making something beautiful out of an ordinary evening. You are here tonight when you could have been other places. It is your dedication, energy, and support to help SWAC, to help others as we give schools and communities arts funding, youth arts scholarships, free band instruments, arts programs, and helping to make Maryland a great state to live in for the arts. For with the arts and live in for the arts and with the arts as the second highest funded arts funded state in the nation. That is no small thing. That proud title, which makes Maryland a role model for other states, has been achieved through diligent arts advocacy by the Salisbury-Wycomico Arts Council, SWAC, which is the very first, and others, which is the very first and oldest arts council in Maryland. And by your willing spirit to understand the value of the arts as both an economic and an academic engine, the latter of which is on display tonight. Recently, SWAC received the Friend of Education Award from Wycomico Schools and the Board of Education, and I thought, what better award could one be given? For education is our children, and our children are tomorrow, and tomorrow is unknown, except for that which we have taught them: how to achieve, how to persevere, how to stand tall, how to give back, how to love, and how to be in a world that can challenge our way to be. While I'm always amazed at the musical talent we see in classic students, it is their character that stands out. Young people following in the footsteps of this event's founders, Kieran Murphy, currently in Harvard Law School, and Kaya Manazati, currently in St. Mary's Seminary for the Priesthood, who, when they were mere high school lads, created this event, saying to me, "We have been fortunate to have music lessons, but other children have not. We want to give back." And now 12 years later, this 2024 crew of young people on a fall Friday night full of competitive fun activities have instead chosen to produce and perform in classics because they want to give back and raise funds to help other children pursue the arts through SWAC programs. Well, remember that academic engine the arts are that I mentioned earlier? Well, character cannot be bought. There are no character lessons one can take. Character can only be built. The arts are an academic engine alive and well through SWAC's endeavors, producing tomorrow's leaders today. Just take a look at tonight. The arts are a gift to our souls that we may achieve gladness in the midst of tedious living. The arts are our entitlement to lift ourselves to higher ground, simply for the asking. When I wrote this SWAC slogan as my first act as executive director in 2009, I had no idea just how tedious living would become until these recent years. With all that's going on in our world, wars, painful struggles, division, and the daily discourse that can make life confusing, tonight, Classics for a Cause brings us back to good, back to peace, back to clarity, back to lovely. And like the old TV Classics movie channel that takes us to simple joys, tonight's performances take us back to classic hope, a rare and precious commodity. In one of our SWAC programs, the Salisbury Film Society, we presented a film called The Singing Revolution, a true story of the people of Estonia who literally sang their way to save their lives. In Estonia, singing is very important. People sing everywhere, in the stores, on the street. In fact, parents teach their children to sing when they can walk. It is as important as reading, writing, or any other learned function. During one of the wars, the enemy surrounded the town of Tartu, Estonia, holding the people hostage in the town square, guns aimed. So the people, unarmed, used their best weapon. They started to sing, and they kept singing. They sang louder and louder, on, until the enemy, so shook, finally retreated and left the village. That's the magic of the arts. You can't be mad at someone or violent and sing at the same time. It just doesn't fit. When I spoke earlier of the benefits of the arts for youth, it is this kind of example, like the folks of Tartu, that fills these talented young performers tonight with such attributes. These students have chosen to sing rather than fear, to learn rather than rest, to practice rather than play, to achieve rather than fail, and to give back rather than take. The 2024 Classics cast give tonight in talent, but they've also been giving back for months through practice hours and the awesome Student Executive Committee. Committee chairs Peter Jin and Avele Swinehart writing a superb article that was printed in the Independent, Angela Kwan and Ethan Seaman producing a stunning event poster, and the entire committee, including Ivy Bell, Logan Kim, Shohag Sen, and Peyton Ford, have, along with a full cast of 58, have produced tonight's results. Do you think a child spending all their time on video games, Xbox, negative activities, or delinquent behavior could or would do such a thing? The future is in good hands. I leave you with this thought tonight. We don't know what tomorrow may hold, but we do know who holds tomorrow, the master artist. And we know what the arts do. They reach down inside of us to that secret place where hopes and dreams are born. And they pull up all that is good. They bring out cherished ideas and make them live. They cause our best selves to emerge and save the day just in the nick of time. And they help us for a moment or a measure to touch heaven. So tonight and always, in good times and bad, for better or for worse, let us go wherever the arts take us, for it is safe there, beautiful, full of love, and where there is always, always a new day. Thank you.
wanna talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I'd belong there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The judges will decide, the likes of me abide, spectators of the show, always singing low. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
bride was found by the side of a road. There were tracks all around. It had recently snowed in the darkness and cold with the wind in the trees. A girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against a window, sheets upon a bed, terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child Anya, give the child a hat. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the wood, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, foolish as it seems, at night all alone in my dreams. In my dreams, shadows call. There's a light at the end of a hall. Then my dreams fade away, but I know it all will come back one day. I dream of a city beyond all compare. Is it Paris? Paris, a beautiful river, a bridge by a square, and I hear a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in Paris. Paris. You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echo of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's all real, and my heart has so much to reveal. And my dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on. Don't
Our finale tonight is about Thanksgiving. So let's start by thanking Alice Wigfield and the stunning Salisbury Children's Choir, always spectacular, with a round of applause. Well, Thanksgiving is upon us, and there certainly is much to be thankful for. But the top of the list tonight is you, them, our performers earlier that were on, and for the arts. And of course, thank you seems like such a small word, but it encompasses my, and I'm sure a lot of others, people's whole hearts. So thank you very much. And on that note, I think I see some thankful joy givers in the back who are going to be joining us. Go ahead. Nice job, everybody. And this is our, obviously, Thanksgiving for the Arts that the guys in the back are holding. So thank you for your strong arms. We'll try to be brief so you can get that down, but it's going to take a minute. Okay, so tonight we would like to share with you, you've heard a lot from me, and of course you've heard all their talent, but we'd like to hear have open mic for students, and the ones here in front are going to tell us what they're thankful for. Starting with one of the chairs of the event, Peter Jin.
I want to thank my supportive family for loving me and giving their all for me throughout the years.
I'm thankful for my loving family and for the God that I serve.
I'm thankful for my dance teachers.
I'm thankful for my parents and grandparents.
I'm thankful for my family and my friends.
I'm thankful for my family and my music teachers who have always made sure I've had access to music.
I'm thankful for my supportive family and my teachers.
I'm thankful for my friends and family.
I'm thankful for my family and friends.
I'm thankful for my parents. Thank you so much. I love you.
I'm thankful for this wonderful opportunity today.
I'm thankful for the generous support of the community.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and my teachers.
Very nice job. Nothing more inspiring than hearing from the youth. Okay, so now it's your turn. You're not going to get off easy. You have to perform tonight too, because you produced all this. So we want to hear from you. So if you will turn to page 12 in your program. Avalee and I are going to start you off by singing the first part and the first refrain. And then you'll come in on the second refrain and the third. And we could go on all night if you want to. We could do more and more and more, but we'll at least do two. We picked the song Josh Groban, You Raise Me Up, and I want you to think about now, everybody tonight, who it is that raises you up, when and how. And that's your one thing to think about. And also just to remember that everybody here tonight in this room is busy lifting each other up. So let's sing a spell. When I am down and oh, my soul's so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be,
then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can walk on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up till I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. One more time. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
That was excellent. I think we should all go on the road. That was really, really good. Thank you so much. So right now we're going to continue the celebration just a tad longer and give some certificates out. And then after that, it could be a good opportunity if you want to take pictures, and then we'll, after that, say goodnight. The Salisbury-Wicomico Arts Council 2024 Classics for a Cause Community Service Award, and that's to the person's name on here. This is to Sophia Allen. Supports the Salisbury-Wicomico Arts Council's commitment to the excellence in the arts and is recognized for artistic talent, community commitment, generosity, and excellence. The arts are a gift to our souls that we may achieve gladness in the midst of tedious living. The arts are our entitlement to lift ourselves to higher ground, simply for the asking. I'm going to give that to Sophia, and I'll take the rest of them. And on the choir, each person in the choir has a certificate, and they're on the back table, so be sure when you leave and pick it up. They're in alphabetical order, so you don't forget your certificate. And then I won't read it all again, but it's the same certificate to Bornell Das, to Peyton Ford, Charlotte Haskell, Aaron John. Peter Jin, give yourself a rose and a certificate. Angela Kwan. Caden Self. Ethan Seaman. Shohag Sen. Avalae Swinehart, give yourself a certificate and a rose. Brianna Jean Truitt. Grayson Williams. And Juliana Wooden. And of course, all the choir. Let's give everybody here another round of applause. All right, well, when I finish here, you can come up and take pictures.
Before we take pictures, we would like to thank Therese Hamilton, our SWAC Executive Director.
Thank you. That's my favorite color.
Miss Alice Wigfield, the Salisbury Children's Choir's Director. Is Luba here? And Miss Luba Paskova, our SWAC Vice President. I'm not sure if she's here. She might still be at a recital. But she's wonderful. They all are. We thank you guys. We are very thankful for you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure and honor. Oh, wow. I don't want to end. Okay. I guess we have to. Until next year. It's all so warm and fuzzy, isn't it? Okay, so until next year. So a happy and blessed Thanksgiving to all, and to all a good night.